Andy Murray will be hoping to roll back the years when he returns to Wimbledon next week. Andy Murray has revealed that he would call time on his professional tennis career in the event of another significant injury blow as he prepares to return to Wimbledon next week. The Scot has struggled to stay fit over the last few years due to an ongoing hip problem, which forced him to undergo 2 surgeries in 2018 and 2019 in a bid to correct the issue. Murray has since managed to rebuild his career by getting himself back into the world's top 40, a feat he achieved by winning the Nottingham Open earlier this month after tasting success at Surbiton a week earlier. He will have high hopes of performing well at Wimbledon but remains wary that another major injury could force him to give up on his career for good if he is struck down again in the not-too-distant future. When asked by Sky Sports if he will be making his last appearance at Wimbledon this year, Murray said, "I hope not, but you never know. It's why athletes need to make the most of it while they're still able to, because if I was to have another big injury or if something happened to the metal hip, that would be me finished. I wouldn't try to come back from another operation or major surgery again, so I want to keep playing a bit longer. I know it's not going to be going on forever, but I have an idea of when I would like to finish, and it's not this year's Wimbledon." Murray fell as low as 839th in the world rankings after undergoing his first hip surgery, and it seemed as though his career at the highest level of the sport was done and dusted, but he has since proved his doubters wrong by returning to prominence over the last few months. However, it remains to be seen how he will fare on the biggest stage of all at Wimbledon, where he will be vociferously supported by the British fans in attendance for as long as he stays in the tournament. The 36-year-old went on to explain that he is still unsure when he will decide to step away from professional tennis, but underlined his desire to bow out on his own terms, rather than retiring prematurely because of another injury setback. "I don't know exactly which tournament it would be or where it will be," added Murray. "I just have an idea of how much longer I would like to play for, and I don't want to put myself in a position like before I had the operation. I want to finish on my own terms. I want to finish on the court where I feel I can still do myself justice and playing at a really high level. I definitely feel I can do that for a couple more years. There's no right or wrong way of finishing your career, and it's always a really difficult one for athletes. Lots of people would have said the best way for Roger Federer to finish would have been at Wimbledon, but I thought the way that he finished his career on the doubles court with Rafa, Nadal, surrounded by some of the greats of the game was brilliant. The way Rafa wants to go about it is up to him, and Serena Williams finished at the US Open after a great run. There's never one way of doing it, it's whatever's right for the individual.